Hey, what's up guys? I got another video on this 2003 Ford Focus. Quick video on how to replace the fuel filter. First thing you're gonna wanna do is pop your hood. And with your hood open, you're gonna locate your fuse box right here. And you're gonna open this up just by lifting up on this tab here. And then you can lift this up. And we need to locate fuse number 12. So on our diagram right here, you can see it's gonna be the third one down. So this 15 amp fuse there. You want to take a pair of needle nose pliers, or you can use this little tool inside here, but you're going to pull out on this fuse here. So just lift out on that fuse. Next, you'll come inside the car here. We're going to start this, and this will most likely die out and start to sputter on you because that 15 amp fuse went to the fuel pump. So it's just going to be running on whatever fuel's left in the lines. So start it. And you can see it's already starting to sputter. So just let this idle until it dies out. It could take up to a minute for it to do that. And once the car dies out, just give it a couple cranks to make sure there's no fuel pressure built in there. And then you can replace this 15 amp fuse and close this up. Next, you're going to want to come over to the back passenger door here. So the fuel filter is going to be right about underneath here. So we need to jack this up so we can crawl under there to gain access to the fuel filter. So I'm going to jack it up on the pinch weld here, and then I'll place my jack stand about right here. And I like to use these pinch weld savers. You can get these on Amazon super cheap. And these are actually magnetic, and they just set up underneath the pinch weld there. So let me go ahead and jack this up, and then we'll get our jack stand there. Get that jacked up enough to where you can crawl underneath there. Get your jack stand set up. We go just a little more, just so we have plenty of clearance. It's about right there. I'll slowly lower this onto the jack stand. Get our jack out of here. So the fuel filter is going to be right there, right in front of the fuel tank there. So get yourself a drain pan for some of the fuel that's going to spill. Once you locate your fuel filter there, we're going to have these quick disconnect lines on here. I'm actually going to remove this whole line right here. It's going to make this a lot easier. So I'll disconnect both of these, and then we'll do this one back here. So on these quick disconnects, you're going to have two tabs on the back side here. So it's kind of hard to see there, but you can see how that just clicked in. So if I press in on this, you can see it kind of lifts that outward, but you got two tabs on there. So if you can squeeze with both of those with your fingers, squeeze in and then push outward as you're doing that. You can see this clip kind of came outward, and then you can use a flathead screwdriver to pry this out just a little more to where it's about like that. And now make sure you got yourself a rag here, because once we pull this line off, there's most likely is going to be some fuel coming out of here. And I may need to move my camera back here some, just so I can catch this fuel. So I'm going to slide this off of the fuel line here. You may have to hold this line as you pop this off. There we go. And now I'm going to have the same thing here on the back side. Hopefully you guys can make that out, but same exact style clips right here. Push in. That one popped up really easily there. Pull this out. And there we go. And there was a little fuel that came out of the line there. So the next one's going to be way up here. Let me move my camera. So this upper clip here is going to be the hardest to get to because it's such a tight fit. And you're going to have to try to use just one finger to release these clips. It's going to be kind of a challenge here. So I'm going to try to do the far one up here first. And then try to do the inside one. So you can see I kind of got it coming out a little bit there. If you can get it kind of somewhat started, try to get a pick or your screwdriver in here to try to bring this clip out just a little more without ruining it. And for some reason it just doesn't want to come out of there. So I'm going to try, because this is the line that I just pulled off. So if you notice how these clips work, what you're doing is you're squeezing on these and you're pushing up, and you can see that kind of releases up into there and it springs out like that, and that's what lets you remove it. So if that clip I'm working on right now is sitting in there like this, if I can get my pick or my little screwdriver in there to release this inside one, I'm going to try to go right there and then bend this inward and then try to lift this out. So let me try that. And it's going to be pretty tight. So let's see if I can get in there with a pick then. There we go. So I went right inside there. You can see where my pick is. And I was able to bring that inward, and that was able to pop out of there. So now this is out of there. So now we should be able to pop that line off of there. And I'm just going to try my screwdriver here just to pop that line off a little bit, and then pop that off the rest of the way, just like that. Tuck that back behind there. Now you're going to want to grab an 8mm. We're going to go on this bracket right here. Hopefully you guys can pick that up on my camera. And pull off this bracket here with the fuel filter. Get this bolt out of the way, bring this down, and bring your fuel filter down. Okay, so now let's take a look at our old fuel filter and then our new one. So the new one I got off of Amazon. This is the Wix 33595. Check out my description there. I'll put a link in there for this. But this is the new fuel filter. You can see pretty much the same thing as the old one there. Now, this is probably universal to a bunch of different vehicles, so that's why they include these clips. So you're not going to need these clips here. And then the old one here, I like to just see how good of a job it was doing. So I'd like to take just a napkin here, and you can see some of the debris that it picked up. So it was definitely working. You can see kind of how dirty that fuel is coming out of there. So that one was still doing the job, but we just bought this car for one of my teenage daughters, so just want to get it fixed up for her. So we do need to transfer this bracket over to the new fuel filter. So I'm just going to line that up kind of how it was. And this is just going to be, that's actually going to be a smaller. So that's going to be a 7mm. So just pull that off or just loosen it up and you should be able to slide this off. And I'm just going to get that about the same, kind of about where it was on the old fuel filter. So I'm just going to line that up to about where it was. So I'm going to say probably about right there. And I'll tighten that up. So just get that snug. And just looking at the old one here, I was just seeing if this was a factory Motorcraft one. I don't know if this has ever been replaced. Like I said, I don't know the history on this vehicle. So then grab your new fuel filter. You can remove this cap if you want to. It's going to make it easier. And if you notice on the bracket here, there's this little tab. That's going to go into that little square hole right there. So just kind of get that lined up. I'm just going to get this kind of set up in here. And then I'll grab the 8mm bolt for the bracket, since I'm going to have to kind of balance this. Get this started up in here. that in there. So get this bolt tightened down. So about there like that. Get that snug. And then you can get this line on. So get that pushed over there like that. Push that on all the way. Once you get that pushed on all the way, you can push in on this clip. And then just kind of use your finger, pry backwards just to make sure that that's fully seated onto the fuel filter. So that looks good. And you can remove this other cap here. Grab your other line. Just make sure this is out, since I did push this in to show you guys how to get that clip kind of out of there. And then we can stick this one back on here. Same with on your line here. Stick that one on first, and then I'll go on the fuel filter. Get that pushed on all the way. And again, you're going to push down on your white tab. And same with this one. And this one I might not be on all the way, that's why it doesn't want to push down. There we go. Push in, and then just pull, make sure you're fully seated. Same with this one. And there we go. That's all there is to it. So then grab your jack. Jack this back up, get our jack stand out of here and lower it. So then come back into the car here, and I'm gonna just cycle the key a few times. We'll just get that fuel pressure belt back up. So I'm just gonna do this a few times. Turn the key off. Back on. You can hear the fuel pressure kind of building up back there. I'll do this about 3 to 4 times. Okay, so that's probably good. We'll go ahead and start it. And I'll just let this idle for a little bit here. And then just crawl underneath the passenger side here. Just take a look, make sure you're not leaking any fuel from your new fuel filter. You can see that looks good. Okay, and then you can shut it off. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up the video. Again, this was a 2003 Ford Focus. Showed you how to replace the fuel filter. It takes you maybe 15-20 minutes at the most to get it done, so pretty easy on these cars. And I recommend you do this about every 20 to 30,000 miles if possible. So I'm hoping that this video helps you out. If it does, hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. I got quite a few on this car, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.